everybody, it's Tuesday. It's going to be June soon. Can you believe that? I can't. We were all just griping that it was mid-March and COVID happened, and now everything's wonderful. No one's dying. There are no new cases, and everything's fabulous. Not. At least not in Los Angeles. So, I hope you had a good time. I'm doing this with a ring light today, so I can't see anybody who's online, so you'll have to forgive me for not saying hello. Somebody just came on, but I have no idea who it is. I hope you had a nice holiday. I didn't get to be with my grandchildren, but I loved what their parents planned. They have a nice big yard, and they put up a huge big tent that all 5 of them can sleep in, and had a fire in the backyard, barbecued, and they all spent the night in the tent. And I got wonderful pictures of them in their tents reading, and in their tents, of course, on the iPad for as long as their parents would allow, and just having a great time. Such good memories. It's really wonderful to see my grandkids in knowing that they're safe and they're loved. It's a gift to me as well. Speaking of grandchildren, have you seen this book? In My Heart, a Book of Feelings. Now, I ran upon this in Target one day, and I love it. Let's see, who's it by? Joe Wittek, W-I-T-E-K, illustrated by Christine Rusi. Well, it's wonderful, and yet I had to change a few words. I'm sorry. Okay, so it goes like this. It's wonderful because you can open these little pages and see the hearts get bigger and whatnot. So, I'll tell you what I changed. You can call me a control freak if you want. Okay, so it says, my heart is full of feelings, big feelings, and small feelings, and loud feelings, and quiet feelings, quick feelings, slow feelings. My heart is like a house with all these feelings living inside. Okay, I like that. That's not what I changed. Sometimes my heart feels like a big yellow shiny star, bright. I smile from ear to ear and twirl around so fast, I feel as if I could take off in the sky. This is when my heart is happy. Let me read another one. On harder days, mean words hurt my feelings, and my heart feels hurt too. It's fragile and delicate, but it can be healed with extra kisses. This is when my heart is broken. Now, okay, it goes on and on like that. This is when my heart is calm. This is when my heart is mad. This is when my heart is brave. So what did I change? I'm trying to teach the grandkids that feelings come and go, and they are to tell us something. So I don't like the phrase, this is when my heart is brave, is mad, is happy, is, what else is it? Is calm, is afraid, is hopeful. I think it's real important, and I try to catch myself saying this, to say, this is when my heart feels hopeful, not is hopeful. Because is hopeful doesn't sound like it can change. And I think we need to teach these kids that feelings change. Now, that gets a sticky wicket because you don't want them to think that your love is going to be taken away. But at the same time, it goes back to when I talked about I am blank. Be careful what you put behind I am whatever. It's declaratory. I am, my heart is calm. My heart feels calm. My heart feels sad. My heart feels happy. My heart feels afraid. It's better than saying I am afraid, I am calm, I am this, I am that. Because we want to get away from that. Because the I am is very powerful. And we want to teach the young'uns that there's power in their words. I think the idea of co-creation is too complex for them. But the fact that we can teach them that their words and their thoughts can make up their experience. Now, it took me a long time to learn that one. My sponsor used to say, Jeanie, if you want to know what you're thinking, look at what's happening in your life. Well, right now, things in my life are a bit chaotic. I just got all my books in and need to start shipping some of those out. I'm trying to build some online courses. I have an old computer, so I'm trying to figure out what I can unload on that. And so you should see my house. I'm the only one here besides the cats. And it's pretty chaotic. I looked at my dining room table and I thought, well, your junk expands to meet the surface available today. Note to self, clean this stuff up. And then I came in from outside and I had a bunch of stuff in my hands and I just left it there. And I thought, yeah, you stopped in the middle of one thing and went someplace else. So our thoughts and our words are very powerful. So I'm going to practice what I preach. And when I'm through here, I'm going to stop for the day. Stop for the day. That's hard for me to do, especially when I'm doing something I really love. Then I can sit here and I can work and work and work. And one of my poor cats, he's got an eating disorder anyway. And he hasn't liked whatever I've served. And I'm one of those cat mamas that looks at the date on the bottom of every can because he likes certain dates and he doesn't like other dates. Just, I know, write me off as terribly spoiled cats they are. And so I was busy working today and paying no attention. And he kept twirling around on my computer. And this cat's not that, he does that a little bit, but not like this. And I had to stop and I thought, yes, you live with other people. Stop it with the head. See, years and years and years ago, I was in a car wreck and couldn't work. I was out of work for about 4 months, just healing. And now I know it was a vision, but I couldn't sleep. I had to sleep sitting up for 6 weeks. So I was in a lazy boy sitting up, and I had dogs at the time. 2 dogs were in the big king-size bed under the covers. So I kept waking up, and I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had this vision, and it was so quick, but it was like things were going right by me, and I could see it, and my head was on this square, and I knew it had little tiny wheels on it, and that's all I saw was, there it went. And at the same time I heard, this is what you've been doing to your body, Jeanie. You use your body to carry around your head. You forget you live in a body. And I mean, it took a nanosecond for this to happen. And I was like, whoa. And it's true. I still can do that. Now, I happen to believe that one of the traits of an adult child of alcoholism is that we would rather think our feelings than feel them. Because if I can get my feelings up into my head, I can sanitize them, wash them, rationalize them, put them in little waffle squares, and tidy everything up, and everything is okay. That doesn't go away. Now, the living in your head because you don't want to live in your body, that also comes from the fact that we get told what we're seeing is not the truth, and don't trust your intuition, don't trust your intuitive side. So I'll give you an example. Okay, let's say Dad's asleep on the couch and Mom says, leave your father alone. He's drunk. Well, he looks like he's asleep. Nope, he's not asleep, he's drunk. But Mom, he looks like he's asleep. No, he's drunk. So what that does is tell the kid that what you're feeling intuitively is not right. I will determine your reality. I'll tell you what you're seeing. I'll tell you what you're feeling. Switch roles. Let's say mom's the alcoholic and she's at the dining room table and she falls out of the chair. The kid intuitively leaps to help mom. And the father says, leave your mother alone. There's nothing wrong with her. What? Yeah, she needs help. No, leave your mother alone. There's nothing wrong with her. So the kid says, okay, then I guess I can't trust anything in here. Okay? So some of the intellectualization comes because that's your personality. Some of it comes because you've been told that what you're seeing or feeling is not correct. And we do that to each other all the time. Oh, I feel so-and-so. Oh, don't feel that way. Don't tell me how I feel and don't tell me how I'm supposed to think. Because if you do, it'll bring the rebellion out in me. And we don't want that. I'm trying so hard to be grown up. So I guess because of that, I think it's real important that we teach our children, grandchildren, and our clients that what they're feeling is not necessarily wrong. And they can have more than one feeling at a time, and they can have conflicting feelings at the same time. And they'll go away. They don't stay. They only stay when we attach them to stories. The stories that are hurtful and that support our position, like poor pitiful me. So watch your words. Let feelings come and go. They won't kill you. You know, if you survive the event, you can survive the memory along with all the feelings. And maybe if you feel it a couple more times, it'll finally be resolved. See, the event never goes away. You're going to have a memory of whatever that was, good, bad, or indifferent. But the feelings attached to it will lessen. And unfortunately, that's true for the good stuff too. You can still pull it up, but maybe the intensity's not quite there. Anyway, watch your words. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you on Friday. Take care. Love you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Bye.